I took over the tower from my grandfather and tried to make it to reach heaven, but ended up succumbing to the same fate. And if it is going to be destroyed anyway, I will try to destroy it myself. What am I doing anyway? If I hadn't tried to continue grandfather's research, his article on the Hinamizawa syndrome would have remained forever. Even if it's an empty tower nobody visits, if somebody comes by, that person will praise the great challenge. He would have praised my grandfather. But I took over and built it closer to heaven, and made heaven angry, and the tower is now going to be destroyed. The tower will become a pile of rubble. When the Yuri institution closes, all the records will be destroyed. My grandfather's wish will be evaluated by someone who will never be granted. I tried to make my grandfather an eternal existence, yet I ended up making that an impossibility. What a laugh to have a name like Takano Miyo. I didn't continue to count to 4. Instead, I counted down to 0. If it wasn't for me, grandfather's article would have stayed as an empty tower. It would have stayed in this world forever. Sometimes it's better just to leave things as they are and not go back to past stuff. Sometimes it's best to leave things as is. But I ruined it. I did. I start to feel my body get sweaty. The sweat reminds me that I've done something irretrievable. When did I make a mistake? Where did I go wrong? It wasn't when I came here. It was before that. I started to walk down the wrong path long before that. When you made it your sole ambition to make people recognize it when you were a child and you changed your name. If I put myself in my grandfather's spot, I know. My grandfather was working on a great challenge. He built a great tower, and it was supposed to continue to stay in there and wait for someone to evaluate it. Grandfather clearly said he wanted to be evaluated even after his death. But I misunderstood. Somewhere along the way, I made a wrong turn. I misinterpreted grandfather's idea and ruined it. I ruined everything. I tried to make him an eternal figure, yet I destroyed him. Grandfather built an eternal tower, yet I destroyed it. Where did I make a mistake? What went wrong? It's obvious. My grandfather counted to 3, and then he completed it. I simply tried to do more by adding more, and eventually collapsed. And now everything is ruined. Sometimes when you make something taller, it's easier to collapse. Just saying. I shouldn't have tried to count to 4. I shouldn't have done anything. Besides, grandfather didn't even ask me to continue the research. A little girl shouldn't play in this dark study. Go outside and play with your friends. I remember my grandfather telling me things like this. Wow, telling you to get the fuck over it and move on. But I refused and stayed in the study to help him. Then he stopped telling me that and enjoyed my company while he worked. But when we first met, he used to say that. Then what? Going to Grandpa's place is the first mistake I made. Then what? When I escaped the orphanage, I shouldn't have called Grandpa. I shouldn't have found the 10-yen coin. I shouldn't have asked Grandpa to help me. Now I remember. I know where I should be. Banging. A noise of metal hitting something gets closer. It's getting closer. I'm not allowed to fall asleep. I wasn't asleep. I had my eyes closed. That's all. Sorry. Damn you. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I'm sorry. Come on. Damn it. Bang. Don't kick. I'm afraid of the metal sound. Please don't kick it. I'm not being kicked, but the noise is kicking me. So please don't kick. Please don't kick the metal fence. Please. My body gets cracked. I think my body is getting cracked. It's just, all the dirty, itchy, and painful things soak into those cracks. And the dirtiness and itching can feel horrible. It's soaking into my chest, gathering together. I try desperately to resist so it won't touch my heart. But the dirtiness and itchiness itching draw together more and more. My whole chest is soaked, and my face will be swallowed soon. Even if I drown in the dirtiness, soaked in my face will be swallowed. Okay, even if I drown in the dirtiness and itching, I try desperately to hold my breath so my heart won't be soaked in. Damn it! That banging. Okay, this is literally nothing. This is telling me nothing. Jesus Christ. I can't hold my breath any longer. I will drown in an ocean of muck. And as I drink the muck, I sink down along with my heart that I try to protect desperately. Only land animals struggle and drown because they want to get back to the ground. Ocean animals don't struggle and drown. Grandpa won't come help me. That is the best thing for me and Grandpa. I am. What the fuck? See? When I stop struggling, there is no more noise. I don't hear that scary metal sound. Is it a roar or a yell? I needed to borrow strength to scream to come back to the present world. Jesus, Takano, you have some PTSD there? My body is all sweaty. It feels dirty, itchy, and painful. It reminds me of that day. I feel welts coming on after the sweat crawls down my skin. No, it's just a delusion. It can't be itchy, because that's already over. I take a bath every day. I scrub my body until it gets scratched, but I can't help it. I remember the filth. I can only get rid of it by scratching my arms. I can only get rid of scratching my, and so hard it leaves marks. I can't get rid of the itching. I can't get rid of the filth. Of course I can. I am a filthy existence. Grandpa shouldn't have saved anyone like me. Meeting me made Grandpa unhappy. I shouldn't have existed. I shouldn't have been born. I should have stayed in that metal fence and spent my whole life there. I need to go back inside that metal fence. I should have never left. That place is where I belong. Jesus Christ. Okay, Takano. I wouldn't say you should never be born. I think you need to be punished for your crime, so not being born isn't good enough. Being not locked in that fence, as tempting as that is, maybe. I don't know what exactly they do. Like, do they just pound on the fence a bunch and you're just in, like, mud? Is that it? I mean, corny me with that horrible metal sound. Crush me with that filth, itchiness, and pain. Kill, then kill me. So I'll never meet Grandpa. Is that my wish? Yeah, just like Icarus, who was left on top of the Tower of Babel. He couldn't reach heaven, and he fell to the ground. That's my wish. Bring me back inside of that metal fence. And give me back the fate that's suitable for my filthy existence. A wish of a liar won't come true. But I'm not a liar. I once started with what my true wish was, but I still haven't realized that it's not the most important wish. Yeah, I'm not a liar. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I thought I saw a knot and I didn't think it was actually there for a second. That's why my wish won't come true. So is that the punishment for trying to challenge God? I know. As a strong will creates a future. So isn't my will strong enough? Haven't I dirtied myself enough? Will the gate to hell not even open for a half-baked person like me? I wouldn't. Fuck you. Akasaka's just chilling. Rika, Satoko, how are you feeling? This is Ira. Since I was warned by Akasaka, I have been very careful. Akasaka opens the door silently. How are you doing? It's getting lively outside, huh? Yeah. Everyone is busy getting ready for tomorrow's festival. Here's some shaved ice for the girls, courtesy of the stand overseer. Oh, thank you. Let's have some. God damn it, Ira. Oh, that looks great. Akasaka is wearing a t-shirt and he's sweaty. It's so fucking hot. All the windows have been shut and he can't even open the curtains, so it's hot inside. But even accounting for that, he sure is sweating like crazy. Look at your sweat. It sure is hot in here. Oh, I've just been working out. Oh, there you go. No, it's just exercising a bit. There you go. Of course, I tried to be very quiet. I was just getting myself ready for any type of situation, that's all. You know, like 10,000 push-ups and all that in the day. Oh, a little exercise is good for you, too, to refresh. I'm sure you've been under a lot of stress for the past few days. You must be exhausted and mentally, too. No, I'm used to this kind of thing. But I really appreciate you bringing in some stuff. Akasaka smiles like a child and eats strawberry-flavored shaved ice. So has there been anything yet? Have you heard from Tomitake? No, nothing yet. Takano was saying she can't get a hold of Tomitake. That's right, he changed his hotel, huh? Do you think she has noticed something? No, I don't think she has. I told her he's probably just going around taking pictures. But it's a matter of time before she becomes suspicious. There will be a strong wind soon, one way or another. Dr. Ure, please be very careful. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, by the way, I just saw Oishi, and he told me to tell you something. I explained the 48-hour operation to Akasaka. Akasaka is impressed with the idea, especially because I told him it came from the girls. And Keiichi. Don't forget him. No, he hasn't met Keiichi, so never mind. That's a great idea. I'll shake our enemy quite a bit. We'll give Tomitake a big opportunity to find out something. So when is the operation going to take place? That'll be decided when they meet with Oishi tonight. But since we don't have much time, it may be as early as tomorrow morning. I see. It's pretty stressful just waiting for a battle to begin. If there's something we can do, we might as well just do it. Your time in Hinamizawa is limited too. So, how much longer can you stay? I told my wife I should be home by midnight on Sunday, but if the situation changes, I have to stay here longer. Yuki is the wife of a policeman. She will understand. You can't even call your wife from here, huh? Sorry to put you in this situation. Oh god, that would be the worst. Oh, I'd hate not to be able to talk to my fucking wife after I know that she could have easily died. Ugh. Don't worry, it's not like we're newlyweds. She won't divorce me not for calling her every night. Although he says that, I can easily tell that Akasaka wants to call her and talk to her. So have there been any changes on your end? If there's anything you need, I'll bring it. I really don't need anything yet. Any changes? Well, it's hard to say. There are just too many people going in and out for the festival. Even if there's someone suspicious going among them, I can't tell. We should assume our enemies are among them to observe, so we should be on guard. You're right. By the way, the mountain hounds are starting to move, just as you said. When I asked Okanogi about their plan, he told me that they increased the level of security before and after the festival, assuming a possibility of a suspect trying to target Rika while making it look like the 5th year's curse. Nice fucking cover. That matches the situation right now. It almost looks like all the preparations officially and unofficially are going smoothly for tomorrow's festival. Tomorrow will be a festival with combined meetings. Meanings, sorry. If the 48-hour operation gets underway tomorrow morning, it will be a turbulent day tomorrow. That's right, everything changes tomorrow. June 19th, 58th year of the Showa era. It's a turbulent day that divides the peaceful world and the tragic world. The fate of this world changes on this day. I finish my secret meeting with Akasaka and leave as I call to the second floor window, pretending to talk to the girls. When some villagers see me do that, they ask how the girls are doing. They ask me about both girls, which makes me feel happy. What Oryu said yesterday is already spread among the villagers. In other words, the curse of Oyashiro-sama may have already lifted before tomorrow's festival. If nothing happens tomorrow, this village is finally freed from the curse and the ghost of the dam conflict. As we get ready for this battle, I realize the extent of our responsibility. At the same time, I feel strength within me. After greeting officials under the main tent, I run into Takano as I head back to the clinic. It's unusual for her to be here alone. If Tomitake was here with her, I could understand, but she would never come here alone. For a moment, I thought maybe she suspected a connection between me and Akasaka, but she isn't acting that way. I'm relieved. How unusual. What are you doing here? Nothing really. I'm just taking a walk. I see. It's a nice day today. I bet it's a perfect day to take a walk. I wonder if Jiro is taking a walk too. Her words have a strange nuance. She is supposed to be spending time with him out of politeness. At least that's how she's been acting, so I can hear her say that. I'm a little surprised. Maybe so. He's from Tokyo. I'm sure he's enjoying the fresh air and the beauty of Hinamizawa. I would have made the joke that he's probably fucking fell asleep somewhere on the road. Director, do you have any idea where Jiro went? No, I don't. He didn't come to the meeting last night. It was a good thing someone else took his job, but he should have been there. He's neglecting his job, don't you think? Maybe something happened to him. Sipping some water. Oops. It's going in the wrong direction. I have to change the subject. Well, I'm sure he needed a little break. I bet he wanted to be alone. Just like you. Yeah, I guess. I think that went well. Yeah, that needs like a couple dots for the well. Well-ish. She doesn't talk about Tomitake after that. When I look around, I can almost see an image of a lavish festival tomorrow. Watanagashi is the biggest festival of the year. The scale has gotten bigger and bigger every year, and it has reached the highest point this year. I'm sure men and women of all ages of the village will enjoy tomorrow's festival. Takano and I overlook the heartwarming scene. She'll talk about how she wants to see everything burn. Tomorrow will be so much fun. Yeah, it will be fun. That's such an ironic conversation. We were talking about completely different things. I can hardly wait for the festival to start. I know. Fun festival is about to begin. I notice an indescribable bitter smile on her face. I hope it'll be a nice day tomorrow. After all these preparations, it'll be a shame if it rains. God damn it, Ire, stop it. Stop dropping all these double meetings. They work so hard to prepare for this grand festival. A little rain won't stop them. God damn it, Ire. Yeah, I guess. Despite the weather, there will be a festival, huh? Ooh. Shit. Yes, there will be a grand festival. I'm sure. God, the fucking double meanings behind both of them is crazy. Oh my god. I love that. Oishi agrees to participate. In other words, he gives us a go sign. Good job. I bet you had some difficulties. No, not really. They actually agreed pretty easily. Boy, how nice to be young. I was the only one struggling to come up with the decision. How pitiable. We can't turn back anymore. I will do my best. Oishi has such presence. When he's determined, he's so reliable. This will work. This operation will be a success. The enemy is unthinkably huge, but we are attacking first. It's just like a sumo wrestling match. Even a huge wrestler can be defeated with a little change in a position. See, Rika? Doesn't it feel assuring to have this many allies? Good lord, if you don't win this, you will never win. I have no intention of interrupting you. I was almost ready to give up just a few days ago, but now I can't believe how things have changed. It just may be possible to change fate. Rika, that's not good enough. You're right. I shouldn't say we may change fate. We will change it. We will win. We will defeat it, fate. Okay, then timing of the traps is extremely important. What do you mean timing? We should act immediately. It will be 48 hours since Rika has disappeared tonight. The longer we wait, the better the position the enemy will be in. We should act right away. That's true. If we were too careful, that will give them more time. We should keep our guard up, but our attack should be daring. That's assuring to have your approval, Keiichi and Rena. So what about it, everyone? No objection. My mind is set. I'm ready at any time. Is it time yet? What do you think, Satoko? We should hurry, of course, but right now it may be too hasty. If we want to surprise him, I think we should do it more calmly. You don't want to rush into something like this. You want to be cool, calm, and collected. Level-headed. You want to be passionate, but a cool, calm, steady passionate. A steady fire. A surprise attack should take place at night. Is there a better timing than now? Actually, no. A surprise attack is really effective in the really early morning, if you really wanted to know. Early morning surprise attacks are the worst, because most people aren't expecting it. At night, there are always going to be some people that are up and about. Early morning, there's very rarely going to be someone who's like cognitively aware. Like when I say early in the morning, I say like 5 or 6 a.m. Like that kind of early morning. Usually people aren't completely awake at 5 or 6 a.m. Calm down. You're both right. Surprise attacks always happen at night. But look at us now. We are energetic even in the middle of the night, right? A night attack was effective when there was no electricity. Nowadays, a surprise attack doesn't always have to take place in the middle of the night. There's a better time. Is there really a better time for a surprise attack? Oh well. I got it. A daybreak surprise attack, right? Oh, you know some advanced words, don't you? It's true that the worst time to call someone is not in the middle of the night. It is early in the morning. Exactly. Because you're interrupting their sleeping cycle. Because it's easier to wake up when you're not in a sleeping cycle, in a REM cycle, than if you're already deep inside of it. Once you're in that and you get like woken up suddenly, you are out of it for a good long time, for a decent amount. People can't even think straight when they are half asleep. A surprise attack at dawn. Yeah, that's a great timing. Called it. Yeah, I think that is the most effective. Knowing how Takano is more than likely that she will do something making it look like the 5th year's curse. And she'll try it tomorrow night. It's normal to try to get plenty of sleep the night before. Oh ho ho! I know the perfect timing for my traps. A surprise attack at dawn. Oh shit. I've always wanted to do that. I'm so psyched. You're just like my guys, Mayabara. Hey, does that mean I'm the only man involved who isn't psyched? Oh my. Here I go. Okay, I'm psyched. The 40-hour operation gets underway tomorrow at dawn. We'll see how the enemy will move. We'll confuse them depending on their reaction. We'll attack accordingly. This is a raid. Okay. As the leader of this club, I now decree that the 48-hour operation is in effect. We will carry out our task at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. That's earlier than I was thinking. I was saying 5 or 6. Either way, it works. Though to be fair, I don't know when they usually get up. This is coming from someone that stays up until 6 a.m. anyways. And then wakes up at 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Yeah, it's really not a good idea. Really a bad sleep cycle. Really bad. It'll get it busy suddenly. All members should be ready for an immediate response, so be ready physically and mentally. And don't forget, the fate of Hinamizawa rides on this battle. The enemy's conspiracy can destroy the village. Huh? We'll never let that happen. Hey Mion, can I stay at your place? Since my place is kind of out of the way and I don't know if I'll wake up in time. I don't want to wake my parents and all that. You know how it is, yeah. So you mind if I stay here just for one night or so? You don't mind? Oh, good. That's good. Well, we'll see how the enemy will react. Do they become demons or do they become big snakes? Maybe they'll become kittens. That would be so cute. I don't think so. Something huge will happen for sure. This is just a slight earthquake. This is just a foretaste of a huge tsunami. That's right. I feel that slight earthquake too. We'll create the huge tsunami. Well, this is to test the waters. This is just like, you know, hitting them with a rock, throwing a rock just to see if there's anything there. See if there's a landmine in front of it. Just throw a rock over there. Who will be swallowed by it? The village or the enemy? And we'll ride that huge wave. Victory! The 48-hour operations will shock the enemy. They will be confused and they will stick their necks out. Nobody knows what might be, but we are all ready. We're surrounding the enemies on this huge game board that is Hinamizawa. This game, the festival, will start with our siege. Come on, we're ready. We're ready for June 19th of the 58th year of the Showa era. Hey Rika, have this many emotions ever gathered on this day? Actually, there were always many emotions in this world. There were always countless numbers of them gathered in this forgotten June 19th. We just never realized it because we always looked at this world subjectively. There's so many people in this world and each has a very important emotions. All these feelings gathered and created this shape. With this many emotions, what kind of world will we see? What kind of peace will be allowed? Who will win, Takano or us? The time to find out is now. Cast your votes in! Let's open it. Let's open the door to June 19th of the 58th year of the Showa era. Time to win. Because I'm not taking no for an answer. Fuck that shit, I don't want to lose. Save the game, of course. But I think I'm going to end it here because I have a feeling the finale is coming up. Or at least damn close to being a finale. Because it's just all this build-up, this tense build-up. I feel like it's right on the edge. So I'm going to go ahead and take a quick little tiny break. By tiny, I mean like not even fucking an hour. Oof. I've been recording now for a decent amount of time. I can go for a little longer. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next few episodes because I have a feeling the end of Higurashi is rapidly approaching. Man, it's awesome. God, I can't wait. I can't wait until it. It's going to be amazing. I really hope that good shit's going to happen. I want Takano to suffer defeat by the hands of children. And one really, really smart girl. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a good day.